Hi Cancer, welcome to a new era. My name is Emma. This is your love reading starting today on the 29th of October. And I apologize. You got the Gemini reading and then you figure out Cancer comes next, and it has been a while. And it really has been a while. I've taken some time. I can sort of take some time. I can be, maybe you resonate with this, and that's why like your reading is the first one after me sort of coming out of hermit mode. But Cancer, that energy sort of, I don't know, it plays into the reading today probably, and you might recognize yourself in what I'm describing. I'm an introvert at heart. Like I can be out there and I can be with the masses for a while, and then I have to sort of retrieve. I have to go back and I just have to be with me. But this time around, excuse me, it started out with technical difficulties and also speech difficulties that sort of lingered a while this time, and it got me frustrated. It got to me. And I think that started the whole thing. And then the energy that is going on in the ethers right now, it is beyond crazy. It's been a while since I've been having to just drop everything from the outside. Like usually just go back to their meditating routine, get your good night's sleep, all of that, and we're all good. No, hasn't happened this time. I've been thrown off, and so that's why I can't come to the readings, because sometimes the readings just really helps me to get back into alignment. So I'm actually using you guys to get back into alignment. But sometimes I just have to do enough work myself for even getting the messages through. So I wouldn't have, I promise you, I wouldn't have delivered any good messages anyway if I were just trying to force it. But now I'm starting to feel more collected. So I don't know if the energy is now, like in the ethers, is now beginning to sort of come to some sort of, I don't know, it's holding it. I don't know if this makes any sense, what I'm trying to describe, but it's like it's not scattered everywhere. It's just starting to hold it together. And that's me also doing a lot of work, like meditating in the morning, meditating at night. Getting those hours of sleep in there. Perhaps not all through the night, because I've been woken up, it feels like. But then trying to get it in during the day, like taking naps somewhere. It's a bit tough with a 2-year-old that's constantly at home. But anyway, your love reading. So I'm using like a start-off card, Mystical Wisdom. Absolutely gorgeous deck to just see, like, sense the vibe where we're at. So Cancer, start off card, and then moving into the normal decks that I'm usually using. I hope you're doing well out there, Cancer, in this most changing of times. Wow. This is very much a Pisces influence to me, so maybe there's a Pisces placement for you, or you're dealing with a Pisces somehow, some way right now. Gratitude. So perhaps you're finding yourself in a lot of gratitude these days, or you're being asked to just look for what you're grateful in your life right now. It's just an absolutely gorgeous card. Kids are playing. There's a lot of seashells, and the seashells are indicating just listen to your intuition. There's peacock feathers in her hair. There's sunflowers in her hair. Maybe perhaps not sunflowers, but I see them as sunflowers. Peacocks indicate a soulmate connection. The sunflowers indicates joy. It's a really beautiful excuse-moi foundation there. Okay, so then I'm using the Psychic Tarot for the Heart by John Holland. Just get the basic energy for your love. I'm asking for 2, you got 3, but those are coming out. Wow, that's interesting. So yeah, as we had here, third eye chakra. So number 6, that is all about the love. 6 is the connection in with your higher self. It's the connection with the heart. 6 is all about the love. And third eye, that's your intuition. That's your psychic centers. that's what we have with this major seashell here as well. Like, listen to your intuition. So there's something about following the path of your intuition right now, like listening into what your inner voice is telling you to do. So perhaps you're in the middle of a quest, or like a little mini journey within the journey to sort of figure out your path, like where it's going to turn out next in terms of your love life. This is your love reading. At times though, people have asked me, like, can it be about something else? If you sit at home and you feel like she's describing my work situation to the, like, on the spot, don't force the message coming through to fit a love relationship that it doesn't match if it fits your career, perhaps. And you're the only one who can say if it does or not. I cannot sit here and say each and every story that's going to come through, because I would continue on. I would do one reading for a year, because so it's a general vibe here. So I just want to throw that in there. But yeah, definitely listen to your intuition right now. Strong connection there to your intuition, to your that gut feeling. And then these two comes out together, 1 and 8. So and they're like complete opposites in a way, it feels like. So I'm going to start with this number 1, strengthening bonds. So first I see this as you, because we have that 1 there. It's all about new beginnings. It's all about starting over. I see those as beautiful magnolia trees, and it's interesting because the magnolia has followed me around. It's almost like I should do a video on magnolias and then just say, like, send you off to the magnolia video to explain it, because it feels like I keep repeating that story. But it's all about the origin. This is all about going back to the origin. So let's just say that. And strengthening bonds there. So this is a person in your life that has perhaps already come in or is about to come into your life. And the bonds, the energy is being strengthened. It's from the origin. We're starting back when. It's like you probably had too many lifetimes before this lifetime to even count. And you're just coming back for each other. This is you stepping into, is a very beautiful card. Stepping into the sunlight there. So there's a lot of joy that's waiting for you in terms of this love life, this love story for you. We're going to go deeper and find out. And then we have number 8, helpless and hopeless, which sort of doesn't match whatsoever. So I'm gonna ask for a clarifier, or whether this is your person, because look at how similar they are. They're not similar whatsoever in one way. One is like, you know, we had the strengthening of bonds and it's so beautiful in magnolia. And the other one is helpless and hopeless. But if you were to take the words out, if you were to just focus on the images, then we have number 1, new beginnings, and number 8 is like endless possibilities. And they're very much the same. It's like both are with their backs towards me and you, and you're looking into the sun. Like there's a lot of joy that's waiting. And you guys, so I think this is your person. I think you're connecting in with each other, and the more I talk about it, I just get stronger and stronger sense that, like, leave the helpless and hopeless out of it. Your person might have felt that for a bit. Okay, since I said I was going to do a clarifier, let's do a clarifier. Can we clarify this helpless and hopeless for perhaps their person, at least for this card? Ace of Spring. Yeah, no, it's just a brand new beginning, beautiful beginning, awesome energies that flourish around. Time to take action, be fearless, and happily pursue your, like, it's just an answer of no. We're gonna just leave those words out, because here at 3 of Autumn, This is them trying out their magic. It's like they're being asked to follow their passion. It's 1 and 8, and I just so much felt like they fit together. Like I wanted those two to stay together. So I think this is you and your person. I don't think. I know this is you and your person. And it's interesting because it feels like whatever road they choose, do you see how there's 2 staircases there? And it's like whatever road, it's like they think that they have a, not that they don't have a choice, they have free will. And it's like, it's not like I'm talking over their head saying like they think that they have a choice. They don't. They're going to just walk straight into your arms. But there's something about they think like, should I choose this path or should I choose this path? It really doesn't matter because they're going to end up in happiness anyway. They're going to end up in joy anyway. So I love this image for you, for the both of you. Endless possibilities there for them and for you, and a brand new beginning. So we're going to go deeper into each and every one of these. So what else can we tell Cancer? So around the third eye first. Thank you. I didn't even see that. That's interesting. So you're being asked to open your third eye, open your eyes, start to see what wants to come in, start to see what's already around you. Perhaps there's some suitors around you, like there's some interest around you. This annoys me. There's some interest there around you that, oh, we got another ace there. There's interest around you that you perhaps don't see because maybe like me, you've been in a bit of hermit mode, so you just haven't been wanting to see it. But I could just as well say, open your heart. It's time to open your heart and let it in. I just adore this card. This card has turned out to be, this is like follow your inner star, follow your northern star. It's interesting because the third eye here is with the indigo color. And then we have this little girl here with this indigo color. So it's so much like follow your, I'm not drawn to the text whatsoever on the bottom. You might be working with spirit animals right now. And that white tiger there, I mean, have you seen anything cuter? With those paws, his fluffy paws, it's like it kills me how cute it is. And ace is another ace because we have the ace there for clarification. And then we have the number 1 for new beginnings. So basically this is a 1-1-1 situation here, which speaks about very much strong new beginning, strong new start in terms of your love life. But it's also that it's in alignment. We're getting in alignment. Something in around your love life is lining up. And because we have that under the third eye chakra, and you're wearing the indigo clothing, it talks about like open your eyes, get into alignment, line up with your vision about this relationship to put yourself in better balance. It's like you're calling them in, and they're calling, as much as you're calling them in, they're calling you in. And then we have the star, like a beautiful, doesn't really want to focus. Can we have this? Do you see the star over her head? It's so beautiful, and it talks about wish fulfillment. It can talk about an Aquarian placement for you, or an Aquarian connection with them. It's also that we're in the Aquarian time, so like during this time you will meet. But what I'm getting through the most with this star today is the northern star. It's like you follow the North Star. You follow your inner guidance. It's so much about just listening to that inner guidance right now. And so I think that for some of you guys, for some of you Cancer, it's about saying no. So what I'm getting with this, several people coming through here. So maybe you have maybe you've been going on several dates, or you're about to go on several dates, or you're you already have like a feel for more than one person. And if you really truly just listen to your heart, you already have the answers. Like you don't really actually have to go. It's like if you have 5 people, let's say, maybe you don't, but let's just pretend that you have 5 people that seem interested in you, and you're drawn to them, and 3 out of those 5 sounds interesting, and 2 of those you just don't get the vibe, or like they seem kind, or they seem like they have like awesome passion for something. There might be like several things that correlate with your passions or your creativity. Maybe that's for work, but it's not for your love life, and it's like, you know that. So it's also about saying no. It's also about practicing that guidance on listening to the voice. And I almost pointed to my throat. So there's something about like speaking the truth, being authentic with yourself in this choice of this person. And then let's pretend that there's 3 people left that you feel quite drawn to. I would go on a date with those. I would continue on the conversation with those, because it's all about you also practicing saying no. So that's interesting. 111. We want to get to the alignment here. You're calling your person in. Wow, I didn't even have time to ask here. My God. Sorry for yelling. But like what? So just talked about the indigo color here, and how the indigo color, and how it started out here in the very beginning of it. It fits so perfectly in together. And then how you wear this indigo dress, and then we have 3 purple indigo colors, borders coming out, and look at what's coming. We have the Emperor, we have Strength number 11, which is yet another 2 number 1s. So alignment, alignment, alignment all around. And then the star, the Northern Star. Did we just talk about that? I just love how it just, goosebumps all over. It's such a power. So this is you. I'm asking to go deeper in terms of this connection right here. I love the image of this. You guys both, is like you walking towards joy. Wherever you can find alignment, line up with your joy, line up with your passions, and just follow that, you will walk right into this person. But it's almost like something is saying you can't find them unless you get more in alignment, or you get more balanced, or you get more to your happy place. It's like when you find your happy place, you find them. And oh boy, will you do that. So number 4, all about the heart. 4 is the heart chakra, and 4 is also laying a new foundation. And the Emperor, like, they couldn't be more, and it's not gender specific. They're holding the world. Like, the world is all about new beginnings as well. Number 1 there again, new beginnings. And so the world in one hand and the heart in the other. So you're beginning in, like I said, like in the very beginning, this is what I picked up on. You're on this new quest and going forward in terms of your love life, and really leading with the heart and leading with the world. And then it's almost like it's like a star symbol in the back there again, like the flower of life or something like that. And the Emperor is also very, very strong, very determined. It's a very action-oriented energy, authority-like, leader-like, teacher-like. It's a very strong, powerful energy. So this could be describing you, it could be describing them, it could be describing the both of you together. But overall, it's just a really awesome energy to have in this constellation of these three indigo. The indigo colors seem to be of importance. It's interesting because the numerology usually stands out to me, and there's certain words that come through every once in a while. The indigo color. So maybe you're an indigo child, maybe you're an indigo like you're working with the indigo ray somehow. Then we have 11 here again. So we have, this is the 5th number 1 on the table numerology wise. So if that doesn't help you talk about alignment, I don't know what will. The Strength card, and Cancer, you could be connected in with a Leo, but I think it's more because of the Emperor here, and because of the star, and because of number 8, it's talking a lot about the strength. This is like strength through empathy. And it's almost like she is a star. It's like she's coming through as the Northern Star, which I love, because it's like you follow your own inner compass. You don't follow something out there. I know we look up to the stars and follow the North Star, but it's like that's the inner guidance, because it's just as much coming through as your intuition. This is like what will lead you to this person, what will lead you to this most beautiful. It's almost like the path to your relationship. This is your path to your relationship. That's the perfect title. Always for the title, like, what should I call this one? So this is the path to your relationship. Feel that strength within you. Feel that leadership. Feel that teacher within you. That really strong, confident energy. And then we have strength, but there's something about strength through empathy. So feeling kind towards yourself, feeling soft towards yourself, being very, very strong within yourself, feeling that power and feeling that strength. But there's a lot of empathy that wants to come through here. So feeling kind towards yourself. Follow that inner compass. Follow your North Star, knowing you are it. You are the Northern Star. There's a lot about North here. So there could be, I mean, I'm sitting here in Sweden recording this. But there could be a Scandinavian, and it's interesting because every time I say like Scandinavian, I also get Canadian, like Canada. The North feel, like the Northern feeling, I guess because they are quite similar, I guess. Scandinavian and Canada, like Scandinavia and Canada seems very similar in terms of energy. So there's something for somebody there as well. Number 11 is also like a portal. And you might want to look out for the 1111 portal coming up on the 11th of November. 1111 there. And then the star. Here's the actual description of the very star. And here's the first time I'm feeling drawn to read on the bottom. Look to the future with hope and optimism. The power of faith to move mountains. Happy changes that bring relief from challenging times. So this is like coming out of this. I think this is a message for both you and your person. So if there's a cross watcher here, welcome. I think, cross watcher, that this is you. And if you've been waiting around for a while, you know that Cancer is your person. This is as much for you to like come out of that place and not feel hopeless anymore. 17 is the immortality number numerology wise. It speaks about the never endingness, and if you reduce it down, we have number 8 there again. So it's like the infinity sign. It's so above, so below, so in heaven, so on earth. Endless possibilities. There's so much magic around this. There's so much with your third eye, your psychic center, your intuition, following that inner compass, your path to your person, the star. Follow the star and follow your wish fulfillment, and it will lead to your wish fulfillment, if that makes any sense. Yet a number 1 there again, new beginnings, alignment, lining up. Number 7 is also about like enjoying your cake. It's like whatever you created, it's time to have it now. It's almost like it's like you're opening up this beautiful well, the wishing well, and out just springs. Do you see how it's like a circle of stars? Like that. A circle of stars with the biggest one on the top. Like the Wheel of Fortune, like coming full circle. I adore this reading. It's very magical and mystical, and just one after one after one after one. But just look at all these purple, like it's all this purple going on. A 6, 17, 4, 11, and it's like, oh, I love it. Okay, we're gonna actually just finish this off and then move into the extended. So one final advice here. Wow. So yeah, I think this is both, I think this is you and your person again. And your person is, so Cancer, you're a bit more, you're a bit more optimistic. So Cancer, I think this is you with the number 7 there. It is the completion. We have the, like you, that's a beautiful, like the tree of life, and the roots are so like in the ground. It's so, the golden era that you're stepping into, it has already like manifested inside of you, and it has grown this golden apple that sits in your heart, and you're just waiting now. So the bushes are all like beautiful next to you. You plucked some flowers from the bushes, like standing there waiting for your person, awaiting results. It's like you stand there with your arm and on your hip in your very questionable clothing. You might have time to change your clothes before this date, before this person shows up. I recommend it. Stick to your guns though if you like it. Stick to your guns. I've never in a million years ever said that. Stick to your guns. Okay? Stick to your, the energy is like, stay true to yourself. So maybe somebody out there says stick to your guns, so somebody just said stick to your guns or something. But number 7, yeah, time to have the cake, time to enjoy it. Here's your bit, not like, he's a bit more not gender specific. This can be a man, and this can be a woman. It's not gender specific. It's just that your person seems to be a bit more moody, a bit more like fighting for it, not walking so easily into the sunlight. They're geared up. They have like, they're ready to fight for it. And the sooner they understand that there's no fight here, you don't have to, this is not a challenge to meet you, Cancer. It's not a challenge. It's not a challenge to meet you. It's a walk in the park to meet you. See right there? It's this. And I just realized, oh my God, I just realized. That's the magnolia tree. And I was like, yeah, it's like you're walking in the garden of magnolia trees, and see the connection? Goodness, I didn't even see that. Okay, I'm gonna go deeper and find out more about this beautiful relationship. So if you're interested in that, the link is in the description down below. If not, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you back soon, if I'm back here soon. Okay. Bye, Cancer. Happy full moon coming up in a couple of days.